Aloha world and welcome back to my channel. It's Barry here from Bale Skate Supply. We're going to do something a little different today. I'm going to teach you how to play the ukulele. I'm going to teach you 3 basic chords and 3 basic strumming patterns. So if you've never played any musical instrument before, you can pick one of these up and start playing some nice easy songs that you have made up. First of all, a ukulele has 4 strings. When you play those strings open, they are G, C, E, and A. I really highly recommend if you get a ukulele to go to your phone to your app store and download some kind of tuning app for your off your phone so you can make sure your ukulele is tuned. That's a very important thing to do so that you make sure, especially if you're new, that you're hearing the right sounds that you are playing. When you play your strings open, they should sound something like this. And that's where we're going to start. The first chord I'm going to teach you is your C chord. C chord is the easiest chord to play. You use your 3rd finger. You use it on the 3rd fret, which is these little lines right here. You go 1, 2, 3, the 3rd fret on your bottom string, which is your 4th string. Hold just that one string down, and that's your C chord. When I strum the strings, I like to just kind of hold my fingers like this and kind of hit it with my fingertip. Just a nice easy strum across the strings. You don't want to strike the strings too hard, and you don't want to hit the strings so soft that your audience can't hear you. So just a nice easy strum, and that's your C chord. The second chord I'm going to teach you is the F. The F is a pretty easy chord to play also. You just use your first 2 fingers. Your first finger, you're going to go ahead on that 1st fret down to the 3rd string. Your 2nd finger, you're going to go on the 2nd fret, and you're just going to keep it right up on that 1st string. And that's your F chord. Let's go ahead and play that F a few times. You can strum your ukulele up or down, and we'll go into that in the strumming patterns section right after this next chord. And that's your F chord. And the next chord we're going to talk about is the G. G is a little more complex. We're going to use 3 fingers, but still pretty basic. We're going to put our 1st finger on the 2nd fret here down to the 2nd string. Our 2nd finger also on the 2nd string down to on the 2nd fret down to the 4th string, and our 3rd finger on the 3rd string on the 3rd fret, and that's our G. That's your G chord. Alright, now you know 3 chords. We're going to go ahead and learn 3 basic strumming patterns. While we're doing these strumming patterns, since we're all beginners, we're all new, let's just go ahead and do the most basic, easy C chord and just practice that chord, and we can just kind of play that one real easy. The first one is the downward strumming pattern I'm going to teach you. We're going to do all of our strumming patterns on a count of 4. So as we do it, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. The downward one is real easy. Just hold your fingers in that shape that we talked about and just hit strum the strings down. Only hitting the strings when you're going down. And we're going to just do it, like I said, on that count of 4. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's your down strumming pattern. The second one we're going to talk about is down up. The important thing here is that we're still going to use that same 4 count and the down up. And all you do is hit your strings when you strum your strings on your 1 back up too. But that is still just a 1 count. So it's just a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your down up strumming pattern. Still pretty basic. We're using that C chord. Now you know 2 strumming patterns. The third one we're going to talk about, once again, is the most complex, and I kind of like to count along with it. It makes it a little easier, especially as beginners. If you don't play a musical instrument, the timing is everything, and the rhythm. The down, down, up strumming pattern. So we're going to use that same 4 count, and we're going to go down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's your down, down, up strumming pattern. Now you know 3 chords, 3 basic strumming patterns. You can combine the 2 together and develop some little riffs and songs that you might want to write or sing, or just learn to play around the house. And I think playing the ukulele just can be hours of entertainment and a real relaxing thing to do if you're stuck around inside like we all are right now. Something like this. And that's how you play the ukulele. Thanks for joining me today. If you made it all the way through the video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, put a comment in the box so I know that you're really watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, aloha, Mr. Hand.